Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Recently I highlighted a custom set that I did, which is the Polly Pocket Ballerina compact, which I converted to a Phantom of the Opera set. This is a very slight update, just a quick one, because now I have fired up my resin printer and I've printed my characters in resin. So I'm going to show the characters now, and we'll start with Christine. She used to look like this. I don't know if you can, will it focus? Let me just see. There we go. So the FDM printers are really bad at lines. You can see the layering and the hair. You can see, look at the face. It's not great. And of course, the painting was not very carefully done. I just did it for test printing and test printing. However, my resin printer is quite a lot nicer. Let's throw her aside. And here you can see the folds in the cloth. I mean, you'll still see lines, but they're very hard to detect. Paint, by the way. So I've painted her face with paint using a quill pen, actually, like a calligraphic quill pen with a very sharp point, because even a toothpick was not fine enough to get the facial details I wanted. But look at the face. It's perfectly smoothly round. There's a little bit of chromatic weirdness there with the color on the red. I don't know what's going on there. That's the camera. But, you know, she's got the neckline that I modeled in. She's got the hands folded with fingers just enough detail, kind of like Polly Pocket detail. And here she is. She's got a little bustle, you know, just a little bit. And the hair I painted in a shiny black and a gloss black. Everything else is in matte colors or a mixture of matte and gloss. The skin tone I mixed myself from red, yellow, and white. So that's her. I'll put her back in the spotlight there. Actually, let's put her over where she's getting all these lovely flowers. And the next one is the Red Masque Phantom, which is, plays an important part of the musical. And so he's got a feather going around the cap, and the feather has feathery details in it, which you cannot see in the original print that I did. This is the difference between an FDM print for something this small and a resin print. And even my resin printer is not the best, but it's not bad. But look at the difference, right? So now I'm willing to call this character finished, as well as Christine. So I'm going to put him over where I like him, over standing next, watching the scene. And then the Phantom. I really like what happened to this guy. Again, I painted his cloak in matte color, but his hair in gloss black. And you can see the mask, well molded, well modeled in. And the hair details are there, which is great. The cloak details, the arm, kind of like just holding onto his cloak there. You can even see his cravat, which is interesting because you could not see it in this version at all. This version was, well, you could see it, but what a mess, right? What a difference. This was just a test. When I showed this earlier, this was really just to see how it would look in the set. I knew that this was never going to be the final product, but I knew this would be the final product. And I'm pretty happy with it. And I just wanted to just come in and do a little update showing what I really wanted this set to look like, which is with the figures as you see them here. That's it for today. I'm going to call this set done. Again, this set doesn't have the staircase because this was a test. I have several others that I purchased, and I'll be purchasing more, and they will have the staircase. And then one I'm currently working on has the staircase. I just haven't finished all the painting in detail yet. So my next update, if I do another update of this set, will show the staircase, but then that's basically it. This is basically a done set. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.